Hey everyone, it is High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and I am still hyped about the news of Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Evolution Vegeta LR coming to the JP version of the game. So I figured I had to do a speculation video. I had to do it. So with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for images provided. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into what I think possibly, maybe, this unit will actually have. Starting with just a little bit about the, what LR this possibly can be. So there's two options, right? There's really two options here. There's 130% LR, which is going to be just a LR featured banner, or because it's the Tanabata banner here, it could be a Dokkan Festival LR. Now, the reason why it could be a Dokkan Festival LR is because LR Go Bros came out last year during the same time, and it looks like it's probably going to be the same. So I'm going to speculate that this is going to be a Dokkan Festival LR on this banner, and this banner is going to have, LR Go Bros along with it. So I think LR Go Bros and LR Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Evolution Vegeta will be the two featured LRs on that banner, and probably a bunch of other tough units to pull. Not really good ones. Well, we'll see. It's a Dokkan Fest banner though, so that's going to be very interesting, very interesting on there. So the choices, like I mentioned before, is if it's going to be just the 130 LR. There's a lot of options here. I don't think they're going to go this way because they just dropped LR UI Goku. So I still think they're just going to stay over here in the Dokkan Fest side. Now, they're going to stick here on the Dokkan Fest side here. Well, guess what? There's really only one spot left in the type advantages if they choose to, and they haven't released a physical LR in very long time. We have 4 130 AGL LRs and now 3 strength LR 130s, but just still one physical LR here. So I really think this is going to be a super physical type unit here, and it's probably going to, it's going to be tough to say, but if it is a banner with the new LR Goku and Vegeta and the Go Bros, would you guys summon on it? That's going to be the kind of the question. I think a lot of people will. I think this is going to break the bank for a lot of individuals here. So now let's go ahead and speculate on the card art and also the stats and everything there. That's always fun to do, right? So the question is, what's going to be the SSR? What's going to be the TUR? I really want it to be something like this, where it's more just the Goku Blue and Vegeta Blue SSR, and just TURs to Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta as well. I'm not necessarily saying I'm tired of seeing a Goku Vegeta base form and then the TUR into it. I just figured I think this would be a little bit more synergized. Now, yes, then you can't use SSR or TUR if you're gonna wail out on this, right? If you're gonna wail out on this and you can't use the SSR with the TUR, vice versa. But I still think you can use the LR, because the LR is going to be Evolution Vegeta and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. This is just Goku and Vegeta Blue, right? So this is one option here, but they just might keep it pretty simple and don't make it too overly complicated. Now, they could just do base form, right? They could just say, hey, here you go, Goku base form, Vegeta base form, and then TUR into Blue. Highly likely they'll probably do this, more so than just keeping as Blue and Goku and Vegeta here. So more lines of this. Maybe they do something a little bit different. And because remember, this fight here, the Evolution Vegeta and the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken fight, is with Jiren, and the person who actually started this fight was actually Vegeta. So it could be just a SSR Vegeta Blue, like I said, that started this whole thing, and then TRs into Goku and Vegeta, and then LRs into a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and then Evolution Vegeta. So I would actually like to see this as the option, because it would be cool just to have a Blue Vegeta as an SSR LR, even though he does just then becomes more of a joint forces unit and goes from there. So tell me what you guys think. What do you guys want the SSR to be? Would you like it to be just Vegeta to start off with, base form Goku and Vegeta, which, like I said, very likely, or just stick with Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta SSR? So I'm gonna vote here. So I'm gonna vote with this one. Now I was thinking more like this, but I think I'd rather just have the Vegeta. So now let's look at the unit in it itself and see what you guys think of what I came up with. So here it is right here. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku, and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta or Evolution Vegeta. Let's make this a little bit bigger here, and then we'll kind of read through everything and see what you guys think. So I called it the All Out Beyond Gods Goku and Vegeta here, and I said, you know what, there's a couple different options they can go with, but because it's going to be a Dokkan Festival exclusive unit here, I pretty much copied Gobros when it comes to the stat leader. Now the categories are different because it's Joined Forces and Pure Saiyans, but I would still say, you know, one of the best leader skills in the game, even in JP, is still Gobros, right? With siblings bond and then Goku's family. So I think Joined Forces and Pure Saiyans as a leader skill is kind of broken. So we're gonna have here Joined Forces category Ki +4, attack 170% and HP and defense 150. Now this is a big increase from LR Kel and Caulifla, which is just 130% LR for Joined Forces. There's no in between here. So would this happen? I'm not sure. It could be flipped around. Now I would love it if they're gonna flip around, but I still think they're holding back on Pure Saiyans because Pure Saiyans is such a OP ridiculous category, right? So so then the secondary leader skills, Pure Saiyans Ki +3, attack 170%, which we don't have, right? But HP and defense only 130. So we do have 150% leader in Transformation Vegeta, but it would still be nice to have 170% attack leader for Pure Saiyan. So if this happens, I would be very, very happy. And this would be one of the best leader skills, probably if not the best leader skill in the game. But you know, what I don't want them to do is add another category, right? We're category fatigued, so so hopefully they'll just better up some of these categories here. Maybe you know bring up another different units or different category to bump up. But I don't think it's gonna be Realm of Gods. Realm of Gods is already too good as is. So these two units that's going to be on Realm of Gods, it's going to be pretty crazy. So let's look at the rest of this unit here. It is going to be super attack, or the super attack is going to be, I'd say, Kamehameha and Final Flash, which is going to be the 12 key. This was interesting. I tried to figure out, okay, what would be something pretty balanced. I want to make this like just ridiculously, that's not going to happen, right? So I said, greatly raises attack, the Kaioken mechanic at the 12 key, right? So this would make you want to do the 12 key to increase the attack over and over again, and causes colossal damage and lowers defense. And then the 18 key greatly raises attack for only one turn. Okay, so you can start building on the 12 key, and then you can build more on the 18 key, and that causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. So I figure that's a fair trade-off, right? Kind of like LR Vegeta Blue, right? So the passive skill, I think it's pretty fair. It's pretty fair. And since this is going to be for the Tanabata celebration, you're going to have a bunch of 77s here. So attack and defense 77% right off the bat, which is solid for an LR. And then plus an additional attack and defense 7%, which each attack performed. Now Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, the strength one is with each attack received, and I don't really like that because you have to take damage. In this case scenario, you just have to have performed attacks. Now, the cool thing about this is up to 77%, is this automatically, because it's Evolution Vegeta, launches 2 additional attacks. But in this case scenario, it does have a medium chance of becoming a super attack. That's something very, very annoying with Evolution Vegeta, is that it has 2 additional attacks as just regular attacks. But this, a medium chance is 25%, which isn't overly high. So it has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, but he does 2 of them, so pretty OP there. And then a chance to perform a critical hit plus 7% with each attack performed, up to 77%. I think I threw that in there a little bit too hastily, and come to think about it, it's that's pretty ridiculous. So so after 10 attacks, you increase your attack and defense another 77%, and then your critical hit percentage is 77% as well. So and it shouldn't take you too long, because you're going to get 1 attack plus the 2 additional attacks, which is 3, so that'd be 6 in 2 turns, and then almost max out in 3 or 4 turns or so. So I think pretty solid balance there. Now the active skill, you gotta have an active skill on an LR like this, right? Active skill is further beyond, massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and can be activated when it's 77% or less, which I think it's fine, but only facing 1 enemy, because hey, they're fighting Jiren here, right? You gotta only fight 1 enemy here, and starting from the 3rd turn at the start of the battle, which I think is fair as well. So I don't know, tell me what you guys think about that information there. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of it. The link skills, I was trying to figure out, I was like, man, this is gonna get pretty OP because of Tournament of Power and stuff like that. But you know what, let's just throw it out here. Let's just say they're gonna have Godly Power, Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Prepare for Battle, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. That's a pretty nice link set. So categories: Realm of Gods, Universal Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Join Forces, Representatives Universe 7, and Bond of Master and Disciple, because Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Evolution Vegeta both are on the Bond of Master and Disciple team or category here. Now I do have some kind of question marks, and by the way, the stats are still pretty nice. 20,000 HP, which is actually low. That's kind of like in the top 20 of the LRs. Attack is top 10, it's like 7 or 8 with 22,295, and then really good defense at like the 3rd defense at 16,000. So I think the stats are pretty nice there. So let's talk about the categories real quick. The categories, there could be some other categories that can fall into here. When you look at like Goku's family, Vegeta's family, this would be the only Goku and Vegeta that's not on one or the other. So could they just add both? That would be OP. That would be fantastic. But it's either they add both or remove both, right? Kamehameha, I would think there's a super attack that has a Kamehameha on it. However, I don't know if it will be on here because Vegeta's on here and Vegeta doesn't do Kamehameha. So that's a question mark. Is this full power, right? Evolution Vegeta, I would consider full power. Is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken at the time, is it full power? I think we can probably add full power in here, and full power could be a possible, replacement for Join Forces or Pure Saiyans. I hope not. I hope it's still Pure Saiyans. Hope Pure Saiyans is one of the categories that's on there. Siblings bond, well, Goku does have a siblings, but not very bonded with Raditz at all. But Vegeta has siblings bond, but I don't think it's going to be on there. Or Exploding Rage at this point in time, I think that could be a possibility here as well. So those are some additional categories that could fit in, but I would say for sure, Realm of Gods, Universal Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Join Forces, Representative Universe 7, and Bond of Master and Disciple will be on the category on here. So yeah, I'm liking it. I'm digging it. If this was the unit here, super strength, super strength type, Sunnable, Dokkan Festival exclusive LR banner with Go Bros and a bunch of other Dokkan Fest units, I think it's going to be worthy of making it happen. So I am very, very, very happy that this unit's coming, because I've been wanting it for a very long time. So once again, for those who know me. So anyway, hopefully you guys like the speculation and tell me what you guys think. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.